Hey, all Kit here from the Emerald Minecart. Welcome back to another review. And today I'm reviewing episode 6 of Kamen Zeztz. Now, before this review continues on, I need to talk about how I put things in mids. So, what my score for something I'm reviewing relies on, well, at least for media at least, is my pros, cons, and mids. My mids are basically stuff that I either don't have a lot to say about, or the things that I eat that either don't go in pros or don't go in cons. Basically, things I'm, well, in between. It's stuff that I don't like, but I don't hate it either. So you may have realized that, like, some of the things I put in pros, I don't have a huge thing, I don't have a lot to say about. So I decided I really need to start putting things I don't have a lot to say about in mids, because, it just makes sense for me. But yeah, a little side tangent aside. Anyways, the pros, the cons, and the mids. First off are the effects. Once again, the effects are pretty good. And yes, we do get to see the return of the CGI effects for the new ability that Zeztz gets. It's not that bad. It honestly isn't that bad. Although the CGI for one of the monsters of the week is a bit for me, but again, it's not that bad. I quite like it. And yes, I said monsters of the week, which again, I'll get to that. But yeah, next up are the fight scenes. Again, fight scenes pretty cool. I really did like how Comrade Zeztz uses his new ability to fight or one of the two monsters of this episode. Which again, I'll get to it when I'll get to it. But yeah, quite liked it. And now we get to the new ability, the Machinery Capsum. This capsum is a light blue capsum that gives Comrade Zeztz it essentially gives him like this Mega Man hand cannon that has a mechanical claw in the front of it. Honestly, it's pretty cool. I really like it. I also really like the look of the capsule because, like, any form of transparent blue just looks really nice to me. I really like it. I really like the color. Yeah, also the capsule can plug it. Of course, just like most capsules, it can plug into his main weapon and basically, like, for the sword, you can summon like these mini claws that can grab onto things. It's really cool. I really like it. So yeah, next up is Soulville, or Soulville, or So Evil. I don't know. I kind of have a hard time saying his name because it's like, is it pronounced like this or is it pronounced like this? But yeah, honestly, I really do like the design of Stoville. He looks cool. He's like this mechanical crab with a chainsaw arm. He is mute, although he does make these grunting sounds. Don't take that out of context. But yeah, now you may have noticed when I said his name, that's not followed with Nightmare. So, how to name the villains of the, or at least the monsters of the villain faction, are it's a name and then followed by Nightmare. And Selville doesn't have Nightmare after his name. And there's a reason for that, because he is not the actual monster of the week. Well, I mean, technically he is, but he isn't the main one. The main one being Prison Nightmare. So this episode okay, so the dream sequences in this episode take place in this big old prison. And it's later revealed that the prison itself is the nightmare. So that's right, the prison is a living being. So yeah, pretty much the whole episode, Kamen Zeztz has been inside someone. Not like that. But yeah, Prison Nightmare, honestly, it looks pretty cool, and while yes, the CGI used for him is it's alright, it's fine, but besides that, yeah, his design, pretty cool. Obviously, to a child, his design would be quite spooky, but obviously, I'm not a child. I haven't been a child for 3 years, so yeah, honestly, his design's pretty cool. And now, finally, we get to learn more about them, who is this celebrity that exists in the lore of this series, and also happens to appear in people's dreams, and, happens to grieve Kamen Zeztz every time he appears in someone's dreams. Yeah, we learn we get to learn a bit about her past, and we also get to learn about her talent manager, and we also get to learn that she's dead? Probably, and I say probably because when the scene pops up, it's like, oh, she's dead. But then when the teaser for the next episode pops up, it's like, or she's in a coma of sorts? I don't know. The teaser for the next episode makes it a bit confusing because it's like, okay, she's either dead or she's in a coma. Which one is it? Well, obviously the creators and writers of this series and people who watched episode 7 know, but, yeah. Yeah, it's nice to learn more about our characters like that. Next up, the cons. Once again, I do not have any cons. And then finally, the mids, the music. Once again, music's pretty good. The music in the fight scene between Kamen Zeztz and Solzo, pretty good. So yeah, I give this episode 6 out of 7 stars. Pretty good episode, quite liked it, and I cannot wait to watch episode 7, and I'll get to episode 8, and I'll be finally caught up with the series until episode 9 comes out. So, anyways, that was it for this video. Make sure you all subscribe and like for more, and I'll see you all later. Peace out, Homeguards, and goodbye!